Power they float like air, you know they wear face. Symbols full ground, you know fi trace. Powerful say he go spill the tea, but who go agree? Them lock the key. Draco Sabate, Agnila bo cresio equally, cresi molignon, Drew Sagnon.
Have you ever had that feeling? Like there's some subtle interference in, the information we get, almost like truth itself is being managed or even
Oh,
scrambled.
definitely. It's a powerful thought, the idea that our picture of the world might be carefully curated.
Or that really important truths are just, hidden away.
Yeah, it touches on something fundamental about navigating today's world.
Exactly. And that is precisely what we're diving into today. We're looking at IHO's track, Hidden Power. It's from his album, GENESIA, which drops June 6th, 2025.
And this isn't just, another song release. The promotional stuff calls it a pirate transmission from the kingdom of suppressed truth.
Right, a pirate transmission. You feel that subversive energy right away.
So our mission here for this deep dive is to really unpack that. How does hidden power explore truth being encrypted or even erased?
We want to look at IHO as this kind of musical whistleblower, calling for us to wake up.
Yeah, examining his unique artistic approach and the, frankly, urgent messages embedded in the work.
Okay, so let's peel back the layers. Hidden power. It starts with these lines that just hit you immediately. They program your brain 30 minutes straight, make unopen eye this nigh broadcast from the other side.
It's so direct.
Yeah.
It immediately frames the song as this illicit communication, something breaking through the static.
Not just lyrics, but a signal.
Exactly. And that feeling of a secret broadcast is vital. The song just lays it out. Power is present, invisible, toxic, penetrating.
He's not really hinting, is he?
No, not at all. He's exposing a system where, as the analysis puts it, information is manipulated, truth is hijacked, and collective awareness is sedated.
Sedated. Wow.
Yeah. And the imagery gets pretty stark. In a world where billionaires hide in the dark and minds are sold like produce, well, hidden power becomes this anthem of resistance.
He's not just describing it, he's almost issuing this public warning about these unseen forces.
Precisely.
And it's not just the opening. That chorus, it hammers the message home in this really haunting way with that repetitive bip, bop, bip, 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 bip. The source material says it mimics coded signals. Right. Directly echoing media brainwashing and mass manipulation.
It does. And the lyrics paired with it.
Oh yeah, they hit even harder. Wash ham, rinse and brand a spin, ooh. Every 30 minutes. Dem day break am, sell am, mind on turn to market. It's such a visceral picture, our minds being constantly, shaped and sold off.
That bip-bop sound is key there. It's not abstract.
How so?
What it literally sounds like a data stream, doesn't it?
Yes.
A signal that's just constantly running, reflecting that every 30 minutes line.
Ah,
Okay.
Like the system itself working on you.
Exactly. Relentlessly. It's not just what the media says, it's the frequency, the insistence. It's like this hypnotic rhythm designed to, put you in a trance. Or like the song says, make your brain days spin.
Makes sense.
And this really brings us to IHO himself, the artist behind it all. He's described as the awakened poet of a post-truth generation.
Which feels pretty accurate based on this track.
Yeah, it's not just hype. He doesn't just sing the material as he questions, deprograms, electrifies. He's playing a role beyond just artist. He's more like a cultural disruptor.
And he takes on these really potent identities in the song, too. He's called a mystic hacker, encoding hidden truths in choruses like viruses in a sealed system.
Like a digital shaman almost.
Yeah, and a cyber prophetic rapper mixing Nigerian pidgin, French, and ritual chant. You hear bits like Jerry Ikusabate and Yelabu Kresi Oyekoli. What's going on with that language mix? Especially the pidgin.
Well, using Nigerian pidgin is, I think, a really deliberate and powerful choice.
That.
It's not just flavor. Pidgin is a language of the street, a common tongue for millions across West Africa, cutting across ethnic lines.
Okay.
So by using it, IHO makes his message incredibly accessible. He's bypassing the sort of official channels of the academic talk.
Right, it gives it a grassroots feel.
Exactly. It grounds those big cyber prophetic ideas in a very real, tangible, often marginalized experience.
That's a really important point. And this seems to feed into his identity as an Afro-futurist composer.
Totally. He weaves together these Glitchy beats, distorted vocals, and hooks straight out of a spiritual dystopian film.
Spiritual dystopian film. I like that description.
It fits, doesn't it? And its influences are just as layered. You've got African oral tradition with its rhythmic mantras, post-colonial media critique, and even this kind of modern theology where the battle between truth and power is fought through sound.
Okay, unpack that post-colonial media critique bit for us. How does that actually shape the music here?
Well, when we talk about that critique in this context, we're looking at how the song directly tackles the way old colonial power structures might still influence how information is controlled, how it's consumed today.
Right, the narratives that get pushed or suppressed.
Exactly, often to keep existing power dynamics in place. So IHO's music tries to actively dismantle that. He uses diverse voices, challenges Western viewpoints, uses sounds that feel both ancient and, like, super modern.
Like he's decolonizing our ears.
In a way, yeah. And those glitchy beats you mentioned, they're not just effects. Sometimes they really sound like the system interfering or reality itself kind of breaking down.
Reflecting that idea of truth leaking out.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge feels like a core message, described as a hidden message, a scream between two frequencies.
Yeah.
It really emphasizes truth being obscured.
And those lines are powerful. This one-end transmission from the Matrix. Every screen day lie, you dem day remix.
Future day rush, past dawn drown. Truth day leak small, small. I do drip for ground.
Wow. It paints such a vivid, almost desperate picture.
That image of truth leaking small, small, just dripping away. It really hits hard, doesn't it?
It does. It makes you stop and think.
And that's IHO's warning right there. Truth is leaking, humanity is asleep, and screens are stealing reality. But what's really clever about Hidden Power is its dual function.
What do you mean?
It's described as music that makes the body move while it shakes the soul awake.
Ah, okay. So it works on two levels. Exactly. It's physically engaging, gets past your conscious defenses, maybe, while planting these critical seeds. You're dancing, but you're also being subtly nudged to question everything.
So thinking about the listener, what does this all mean beyond just, a cool track? The source asks, why listen?
And the answers really get to that dual power we just discussed.
Right, because music can open your eyes, and critically, because dancing doesn't mean you stop thinking.
It's not just a call to listen passively. It's an invitation to engage actively, maybe even subversively.
How does this connect to the idea of the whole GENESIA album being a code?
Well, when the source calls Hidden Power the most dangerous key to that code, it's because this track isn't just setting the scene. It's basically the blueprint for how IHO uses sound itself as a tool against manipulation.
Ah, it lays out the method.
Exactly. It sets the stage for the whole album's exploration of music, dismantling oppressive systems from the inside, exposing how control works. Yeah. It's dangerous because it essentially gives you, the listener, the tools to start deprogramming yourself.
So IHO emerges as this quiet revolutionary, a soul leader disguised as a celestial beat maker.
That sums it up pretty well. He's not just making beats, he's crafting this sonic decryption key.
So to bring it all together, Hidden Power is a really potent artistic statement.
Absolutely. It brilliantly mixes all these musical and lyrical threads to expose manipulation, yes, but also to act as this powerful call for us all to wake up, to look beyond the surface noise.
Which leaves us, and you listening, with a final thought to chew on. In a world where signals are constantly scrambled, where screens do seem to remix reality, how do you actively tune in to that truth that leaks small, small?
What steps can you actually take to shake your soul awake to those unseen forces? How do you become your own kind of mystic hacker for the information you consume?
It's a powerful question. Definitely something to think about long after the beat fades.
Truth don't die, oh. Truth don't die. When money they talk, now conscience they shut up. Fourth power billionaires where they hide, hush up. Fourth power billionaires where they hide, hush up. Billionaires where they hide, hush up. Oh, the no, do. Yeah. We all signed that paper blindfolded, my G. Say not trust but then twist the decree. Control info, that na spirit work, oh. Even John, if he plan I'm like this, he no go. Drake usabate, agila bo cresceu e coli.